I got shot with an assault rifle when I was 21 years old. I was going into my senior year of college and I was trying to figure out whether or not I was bold enough to pursue dancing as a career. Dancing was my biggest passion, belly dance in particular. I grew up with it as part of my culture, and when I got to college, I started teaching it on campus with a couple of friends. It was my biggest joy. But in my culture and in my family, women don't dance in public. I grew up hearing stories all the time about how bad things happen to women who dance in public. So I had to decide whether I was brave enough to challenge that and pursue dance after I graduated. That summer, I went to Toronto for my cousin's wedding, and afterwards, one of my cousins and a couple family friends and I decided to go out in Toronto. We had never seen the city before. We either wanted to go karaokeing or salsa dancing, but we couldn't find either of those open on a Sunday night, so we ended up at a random reggae spot. A couple hours in, the place was completely packed. So we were on the rooftop trying to decide if we wanted to get milkshakes or what we were going to do afterwards. All of a sudden, I felt a vibration and fell onto the ground. Immediately, I knew that I had been shot, even though it didn't feel like what I thought a bullet would feel like. I just felt this big vibration in my lower body. I didn't know where I had even been shot. There were bullets spraying everywhere. My cousin thought that it was fireworks, and I just kept saying, "Get down, get down." I got shot. She told me that the first thing that I said after the bullets stopped was, "I'm never gonna dance again." It took the SWAT team over 30 minutes to clear the building, and in that time, everybody was just panicking, trying to keep us alive. The man next to me had been shot 3 times and passed away before the paramedics made it. Another man was a professional football player, and his foot had been shattered by a bullet. I don't know if he was able to play after that, but my guess is that he wasn't. When I got to the hospital, the doctor said that the bullet had just barely missed my artery, and if it had hit my artery, I would have bled out and died in the amount of time that it took the paramedics to get to us. When I got home from the hospital, still in a wheelchair, I overheard one of my loved ones saying, "She went out dancing. What did she expect?" And that just reminded me that bad things happen to women who dance in public. So I felt like that was my punishment. I tried to dance again after the shooting, but it was too painful, physically and emotionally. And because of all the shame and guilt I had internalized, it took me almost a decade before I ever shared my story out loud, and even longer before I started dancing again. I had to learn that it was okay to dance badly. I knew my body would never be the same as it used to be, and that it was okay to share my joy publicly without fear of punishment. I'm still working through layers of shame every single day, and you guys are seeing a lot of it here on TikTok, so thank you.